everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a different kind of card that you might have not have heard of before. It's called a never-ending card. I made this card for my cousin's 20th birthday. If you want to see how to make the card base, then head on over to my never-ending card video that will be linked below. For the card base, I used some purple cardstock since that's my cousin's favorite color. I used my Stewart Score board to make the fold lines for the card. For the first squares, I stamped two hedgehogs carrying a present from the penny black set with some versafine onyx black ink. The image looked a little bare, so I decided to add a scene to go along with it. I added a small butterfly and then stamped a sentiment that said happy birthday. After everything was stamped, I colored the image in using my EK Success markers. Following the butterfly being colored in, I took my black Sharpie pen and added a swirl behind it to make it look like it was flying. I then attached it to the card base using my ATG tape runner. For the second square panel, I used another penny black stamp. This time I chose to use the hedgehog with the balloon carrying a small present. The image was too big to fit on the square, so I used some Scotch tape to mask off the balloon so that when I was inking it up, it wouldn't get on everything. I stamped the image on the right hand corner of the square because I wanted to add another small one to the other corner. The next image that I used was a small mouse riding a snail. This stamp set also comes from the penny black set. Can you tell a theme here? I love using penny black stamps because their images are always really cute and look great on handmade cards. For the sentiment on the square, I used the word happy and stamped it 3 times at the top. I wanted it to lead into the word happy birthday, which I used on the other square. I then colored in the images and attached it to the panel using my ATG tape runner. On the next panels of this crazy never-ending card, they have 4 rectangles that are horizontal. 2 of the rectangles are on the inside of the card and the other are on the back. For the 2 panels on the inside, I decided to add stamped images to them. I chose to use a water image because they would work well on the rectangles. The sentiment I chose was Make a Wish. This was very fitting for the panel because there was a mouse blowing out a candle. For the second rectangle, I used a hedgehog sitting holding a present. On another piece of white cardstock, I stamped a party hat from the Forever in Time's birthday stamp set and fussy cut it out with my EK Success scissors and then colored it in. I used my Zig-to-Wig glue pen to attach it to the hedgehog and then my ATG tape runner to attach the both panels to the card. There were 2 panels on the back side of the card. Since the inside of the card was busy, I wanted the back panels to be simple. For one of the panels, I decided to use my Cricut machine and the Create a Critter cartridge and cut out the sentiment, Happy Birthday, onto some light green cardstock. I then colored it in because I didn't like the color and didn't feel like cutting it out again. I attached it to the back panel with my Zig 2A glue pen. For the last rectangle on the card, I used the white piece of cardstock and stamped a birthday greeting from the Forever in Time stamp set again, and then added a message to the recipient using my Sharpie black gel pen. The last thing I did was work on the front of the card. I used a lot of hedgehogs and mice on the inside of the card and wanted to do something simple for the front. I stamped 2 cupcakes onto some white cardstock and fussy cut them out with my EK Success scissors. I then cut out the number 2 and 0 from the Planton Schoolbook cartridge and colored them in black. My camera and memory card got full here and stopped filming, and I didn't realize until everything was done. For the last part of the card, I ended up popping the cupcakes up with some foam tape, and I also ran the numbers through my Xyron Creative Sticker Maker to adhere them to the card since they would be a little hard to glue. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Also, a list of the products used to make this cute card will be listed down below.